SMT Nation, welcome back to the channel. What in the world is going on here? T-Mobile's raising billions, 3 billion to be exact, and it's for spectrum purchases. All right, this from an analyst, the story from fiercewireless.com, Bevan Fletcher, the author. T-Mobile said it intends to use proceeds for purposes that could include financing purchases of additional spectrum. All right, I'm going to tell you why that's a good thing in this video. All right, T-Mobile has announced that it plans to offer senior secured notes in a private offering, proceeds potentially to help finance the purchase of additional spectrum. I think that's probably what it is for. Why the hell not? Let's see what else is going on here. T-Mobile was one of the qualified bidders in Spectrum Auction 110 for the 3.45 gigahertz of lower C-band. And I would say that they probably got some there, and they need to pay for it. All right, T-Mobile USA intends to use the net proceeds from the offering for general corporate purposes, financing acquisitions, additional spectrum, yada yada. All right, so that's typically what they do with this type of money. They are planning to raise $3 billion in this new transaction. T-Mobile could spend between $6 and $7 billion on the spectrum. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so the total spectrum auction value, I think, was at like $22 billion. So if they came in at about 6 or 7 billion, that's pretty high, right? We're expecting that AT&T probably spends somewhere around 9 billion. That would put T-Mobile at number 2 in all likelihood. I doubt Verizon was up around 6 or 7 billion. I think Verizon was more likely to pick their spots and be a little bit more selective because of their strength in the C-band already with the first round of C-band auction. And then you think about AT&T going Bing and possibly Dish. I think Dish got some too. They probably spent between like 4 and 5 billion. So maybe that adds up. Anyways, the operator had around 4 billion in cash on its balance sheet as of Q3. T-Mobile shelled out 6.6 billion to secure 30 megahertz of 3.45 gigahertz spectrum. That's their estimation. That's what they're saying. All right, now the thing is this, guys and gals, they need to take care of their 2.5 gigahertz fragmentation. The N41 that everybody knows about. They're going to want to have to clean up their nationwide coverage on that. There are markets where they only have just a small amount of it. They need more, and it's going to go up for auction here in just, a handful of months. That being said, that's where T-Mobile's going to have to spend their money. They can't just let others have that spectrum. They want their spectrum efficiency to be there. They want it to be contiguous, them owning it all, essentially. That's what I want to see. I want to see some clarity in the spectrum. I want to see it to be nice and neat and the spectral efficiency on the side of each of the carriers, respectively. We'll see how this plays out, but clearly they are setting up to make payments for the spectrum, whether it's the 2.5 gigahertz that they're going to be getting in Spectrum Auction 108, or if it's to finance what they got in Spectrum Auction 110. We'll know more in January for sure. And then we can know more about what they're going to be doing with Spectrum Auction 108. Anyways, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say on this. What do you guys think this money is for? Do you think it's for the spectrum that just auctioned, or do you think it's for the up and coming 2.5 gigahertz spectrum? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say, maybe a mix of both or something like that. Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Please do like this video. Don't forget to rate it and share it to your socials. That helps out the channel. Subscribe for more content. Turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an upload. Check out the links in the description box for the Patreon page. Get discounts on Altice Mobile, early access to videos, and exclusive content not found anywhere else. And then my Twitter handle and my emails are also in the description box. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.